Iceland can easily be referred to as the land of fire and ice, featuring the hottest volcanoes and the coldest glaciers within its borders. Of course, these different extremes make the country truly spectacular, but it certainly doesn't tell the whole story of all the wonders that await you in this country, which is often referred to as the strangest land in Europe. With various unique features ranging from midnight sun to black sand beaches, Iceland never ceases to amaze, and there are just too many surprises waiting for you here. So gear up as Jet Set Voyager takes you on a trip through the wonders of this great country, exploring the top things to do and see while in Iceland. Also, be sure to stick around until the end, as the #1 natural wonder on this list will leave you mesmerized. Number 10. Visit Thingvellir, the birthplace of Iceland. Did you know that Iceland had one of the world's first parliaments? Yes, you heard that right. The parliament was located in Thingvellir, which is popularly known as the birthplace of the country, and this is usually the best place to start your Iceland adventure. Thingvellir is a historic site that tells the story of the origin of Iceland, and it is protected by the Thingvellir National Park. This region features some spectacular sceneries that will give you a sneak peek of the more rugged landscapes you'll come to experience closely during your tour of the spectacular country. It is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and while here, you can find ancient ruins and historic places where most of the events that shaped the country happened. No doubt this is one place where you will want to spend a lot of time if you are a history buff. But hold on, that's not all. You see, the strategic location of this park along the tectonic plates of Eurasia and North America means that it sits between two continents. And well, Thingvellir is one of the only places in the world where you can truly stand on two different continents at the same time. Now, that's a great achievement and story to share with your friends back home. Number 9. Check out the Geyser Hot Spring eruption. As you venture deeper into this country, you'll discover more reasons why it's called a paradise for nature enthusiasts and adventure lovers. Of course, one of these reasons is the amazing geyser hot water eruption you'll find here. By the way, a geyser is a natural boiling spring that throws forth jets of water like an eruption, and Iceland boasts the most spectacular of these natural wonders that will definitely wow you. The Geyser Hot Spring is located in the golden circle of Iceland's Hakadalur Valley, and it shoots up boiling water into the air at over 70 meters every few minutes. There certainly aren't many greater natural wonders than this, and this groundbreaking phenomenon will surely leave you in awe of nature's brilliance. However, you may want to stay in the marked areas while watching the geyser. After all, you don't want to get burnt by the boiling water. Number 8. Soak in the Blue Lagoon Thermal Spa. No doubt the geothermal activities in Iceland create one of the most extraordinary spectacles you will ever see. But hey, that's not all. There's a lot more you can do here than just watch hot water being shot into the air. Luckily, these geothermal activities also allow tourists to enjoy the best steam baths in the various natural steam pools along the Golden Circle, and the most popular among them is the Blue Lagoon. Just in case you're wondering, the Blue Lagoon is a natural thermal spa filled with warm, mineral-rich water that has even been rumored to have mystical healing powers. This water promises a calming sensation for your body and soul, and you certainly do not need a second invitation to hop into this water and enjoy the feeling of ultimate relaxation it will give you. Number 7. Marvel at the midnight sun. Of the many wonders and exciting phenomena about Iceland, this is one that people tend to find most unbelievable, and that's just because it defies the law of nature as we know it. But then, it is very real, and a visit to these parts in the summer months will give you a chance to marvel at the wonder that is the midnight sun. Now, here's the kicker. Have you ever imagined what the world would be like if the sun never set? Well, that's usually the reality in Iceland between the months of June and July, when the sun remains shining all day and all night. Of course, what this means is that the place would still be very bright even in the dead of night. Surely, with the many things to see and do here, this is the best time to visit, as you can take advantage of the unending daylight to explore as much of Iceland as you want. Number 6. Go glacier hiking. If you would rather embark on a physical activity, then you can rest assured that Iceland offers a platform for one of the most thrilling adventures you will ever enjoy as a tourist, which is none other than glacier hiking. Well, with glaciers making up about 11% of Iceland's surface, you should already know there's a plethora of ice formation to explore. So put on your boots and get on the ice as you hobble up and down the sparkling white ice formations. Don't get it twisted though, this is no easy task, and it will definitely definitely test your physical resolve. But in all, you'll find this activity to be both entertaining and satisfying for the adventurer in you. Number 5. Step on the black sand beaches. Iceland is undoubtedly one of the most unique places in the world, and one of the things that makes it so unique is its epic black sand beaches. You already know how the typical Los Angeles beaches feature white sands, right? Well, these beaches here are the direct opposite, and as you'd expect, they are among the most exciting places to explore in Iceland. But more than that, you almost can't help but wonder how these beaches came to be. Well, here it goes. Iceland, as a country, is home to dozens of active volcanoes, and several volcanic eruptions have been witnessed here in the past. But then, since most of these volcanoes are surrounded by massive water bodies, the magma tends to cool off almost instantaneously, and the residues form the black particles that dominate the beaches. Well, these beaches may feature a different color, but they are as soothing and as fun to visit as the regular white sand beaches you already know. Plus, you don't want to miss out on exploring this unique landscape anytime you're in Iceland. Number 4. Go horseback riding on an Icelandic horse. No doubt, Iceland has enough natural attractions to keep you totally occupied throughout your visit to these parts, but then you certainly want to make out some time to bond with the Icelandic horses while in this country. This is one activity that will certainly sweep you off your feet, and no adventure lover would want to miss out on it. For starters, these Majestic horses aren't like the regular breeds you see on ranches and farms. No, the Icelandic horses are unique and are significant to the country's history, which is more reasons to not miss out on an encounter with them. Plus, their fierce looks and untamed spirits often set them apart from most other animals you know. But there's no need to fear, as they are also friendly and wouldn't mind giving you a ride if you ask nicely. However, you may want to saddle on tight because these horses gallop like they have some extra bag of power, and you will soon find out that even roller coaster rides are less intense than riding on an Icelandic horse. Number 3. Enjoy the delightful local cuisines. While exploring the many wonders of Iceland, you are bound to get hungry at some point because, well, it's only a natural phenomenon. Plus, the delightful dishes here are bound to make you salivate. Of course, this is just another opportunity to explore Iceland in a different way, which is none other than the culinary way. You see, while the Icelandic cuisines do not get as much recognition as the natural attractions in these parts, they're certainly no less impressive. In fact, they are another wonder that have wowed the taste buds of locals and tourists alike for many centuries. Now here's the deal. Icelanders are known to take food seriously, and as a result, they have discovered several unique recipes and food choices over the years. From hákarl, which loosely translates to fermented shark, to the more popular roasted lamb, you will find Iceland's rich culinary heritage to be absolutely enticing, and that's to say the least. So get ready to enter a realm of heavenly delicacies as you try out the different unique recipes on the Icelandic food menu, and treat your tongue to an orgasmic feeling that will leave you asking for more. Number 2. Take in the beauty of the majestic Gullfoss Falls. Of course, the face of Iceland's natural attractions is usually its awe-inspiring waterfalls, and a visit here will definitely convince you on why this is so. For one, there are over 10,000 waterfalls in this country, so you really can't help but explore a few during your stay here. Plus, these splendid waterfalls are mesmerizingly beautiful, and even the least impressive ones will still take your breath away. But that's not even the most interesting part. If you really want to see the beauty of nature in Iceland's waterfalls, then you need to visit some of the major falls here, especially the ever so impressive Gullfoss Falls. You see, one thing that is common among Iceland's waterfalls is their stupendous height, and the Gullfoss Falls takes this quality to a whole new mesmerizing level at over 32 meters. However, that is not the only impressive fact about this spectacular attraction. To make things more interesting, the Gullfoss Falls is a combination of two tiered waterfalls cascading down 2 levels with sheer brutal force and creating a massive roar that can be heard from miles away. This means that while this giant waterfall is a spectacle to behold, you'll also be treating your ears to a splendid sound of untamed nature that will certainly leave you awestruck. Number 1. Witness the beauty of the spectacular northern lights. If you think the midnight sun is the most unique of nature's mastercraft in Iceland, then you should wait till you witness the polar nights in this country. Well, this natural occurrence is the direct opposite of the midnight sun, and it's characterized by the total absence of the sun for several weeks. While this may not sound like the most exciting phenomenon to your ear, experiencing it will provide you a totally different experience. During these nights, the darkness sets the stage for the northern lights, which is single-handedly nature's most mesmerizing light show you would see in a long long time. The impressive display of colors lights up the night sky to create what usually looks like a fairy tale setting from a Disney movie. Plus, of course, the captivating scene has been the dream of adventurers for several centuries, and the natural beauty will definitely leave you spellbound. Luckily, you will get the chance to witness this wonder from Iceland, and you can rest assured that it will certainly be the highlight of your tour of this fantastic country. By the way, which of these wonders on this list has wowed you the most? Just drop a comment below and let us know. Also, hit the subscribe button now to get updated with more fascinating and impressive facts about your favorite travel destinations.